Hello everybody and welcome to the decks of the weekend, my weekly video where I go over what happened over the weekend, what did I do, and what I look forward to do the rest of this week. So what do I have in front of me? In front of me I have Blackburn, which is a crazy deck that I have streamed with this morning. This deck top 8 the challenge and I could not believe it. I thought this deck was going to burst. I thought this league would be a failure, but instead I was surprised. This deck actually did well. It will be out on Thursday, scheduling already the whole week. And there was a lot of interesting games happening between Trespasser Curse, giving the opponent tokens with Forbidden Orchard, turning those tokens into damage by Reckless Charm and Batwing Broom. Of course, also having Blackburn, like Bumping the Night, going to Machination, Soul Spike, Chance of the Draws, but Sleeper Agent was by far the best card in the deck. Whenever I turn one this, I won the game. Very, very cool. I was very surprised, and again, definitely stay tuned for that video with this deck. This weekend I also played the Four Seasons. That is the event that happens every 3 months in Bologna. And once again, I recorded all of my Legacy tournament on Sunday. Me and Tommy went there, camera on top. They judges and tournament organizer made a future match area for me. My opponent's very nice. Played against me on camera. Tommy will edit it and then it will go up on Mengu's workshop. We already did this last time. Where I was playing Sultai Uro. This time, no Uro, but Steel Beans with Murktide Regent. The video with this deck will be out tomorrow. Magical Line, but here on this channel. Very cool. And definitely I'll be talking about Legacy later. On Saturday, I also played Pre-Modern. Pre-Modern is the format with only old cards. I got to play Replenish for the first time, and it was very powerful. For the first time in a tournament, I did practice enough with this archetype. Definitely very cool, and there's a video with this deck on Card Market if you want to check it out. Well, of course, ate a lot. On Friday, me, Tommy, and Benton, we played a team event. I was a Legacy Steve, so I played Legacy, Pre-Modern, and then Legacy again. Did some shopping, of course. I finished my playset of Bazaar of Baghdad, and I also got a ton of cards from the legends. I wanted to finish this collection. I chose this year as the one to finish it, and it's gonna be a lot of cards. So this is what went on my weekend. I look forward for this weekend since there will be the pre-release, and next weekend I'll be bringing the new cards to Magical Line. I'm extremely excited for that. But first, let's talk about what happened last weekend. So again, Blackburn easily the modern deck of the weekend. In Legacy, I have a blue-black Scaminator that Claudio Bonanni, one of the best Legacy players, top 8 the Four Seasons with. I Scaminator is one of the most popular deck in Legacy, if not the most popular deck. This list, of course, plays Entomb, Reanimate, and Animate Dead. I apologize for the weird art. I just auto-uploaded and I'm too lazy to change the art. But this deck has a very many strange deck decisions. So we're playing 4 Stifle, playing 3 Dothy Voidwalker. We are playing with Stalactive Stalker in the sideboard. And this is all choices that are definitely surprising, since you just don't see those. You don't see those number 4 copies of Wasteland. So this deck is a combo deck because of course you can go Entomb Archon, but you also can very much play the mid-range game, especially post sideboard with those Selective Stalker plus Dotty Walker plus Stifle and Wasteland. Claudio is a master of these tempo deck. I mean, he's a master of Legacy in general, and this deck is very much a mix, and you really don't know what angle to attack with. Surely, putting a Nihil Spellbomb is very good. Nihil Spellbomb into play is very good, but the whole angle of attack that this deck takes against you is gonna be very much different every game you play. So very cool to see this deck doing well. Of course, The card that is missing from this deck is Orcish Bowmaster, a card that many people want to be banned, clamoring to be banned, lacking from this black mid-range deck. Not even in the sideboard, just zero copies of Orcish Bowmaster. So it is indeed a statement that maybe Claudio does not like the card very much, and yeah, you don't need to ban it. Maybe some people want to be banning Grief instead, but let's not talk about ban because we have MH3 on the corner, which will obviously bring a lot of news. I haven't thought about too many things busted in Legacy. There's not like a Brandon 6 that will revolution or a Ragavan that will revolution completely Legacy. Or maybe there is, I just haven't thought about it. There's Tamio maybe. There's the Psychic Frog maybe. Psychic Frog actually, now that I think about it, Psychic Frog is probably the best card from Modern Horizons 3 into Legacy. For those of you who don't know what it does, it's basically a this is very, very good. I guess I forgot about it for a second. One in the blue, which obviously is lost into that deck. 1/2. When you do some damage to a player or planeswalker, you draw a card. You discard a card. You put a +1/+1 counter on it. You accept the counter graveyard. It gains flying. So it has evasion with that flying. It helps you discarding a random target. It has the Dread Arcanist effect of attacking against the combo deck, drawing a card. So Psychic Frog is scary good in Legacy. So my apologies for saying there is nothing that came to my mind. There is something definitely that did come to my mind, and that is Psychic Frog. So after this, the next format I want to show to you is Pauper. Of course, the Pauper Gaiden is around the corner. It's the 22th of June. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go, but it will feature Modern Horizons 3. Although this deck, of course, is no cards for Modern Horizons 3 because it's not out yet on Magical Line, but it did top it the challenge. It did win the challenge by Spock Vida Loca, and this is my pet deck. This is one of the deck that I enjoy with alongside Boros Synthesizer. I really, really like to play Blue Red Scred. So you are a control deck. There's a couple of changes. If you think about it, this is exactly the list that I brought in Pauper many, many months ago, many weeks ago for sure, maybe some months ago as well. Memory Mystic definitely changed the whole dynamic of a blue control deck that now are much more proactive. And there's a card in the sideboard that's Ghostfire that will get a significant upgrade with the new set. The new set will have a burn spell in red that does 4 damage at sorcery speed and exiles that has the void. So basically, you're able to kill Garden of the Guild Pact just like you can with Ghostfire for 1 cheaper mana. You are also able to exile cards, which is no joke, because for example, a card like Secret Cat or a card like Stink with Imp or I don't know, whatever needs to be exiled, well, you can do that with Fanged Flames. Kind of went through the blue and red cards, but haven't really found anything else. Galvanic Discharge is fine, but unless you're playing more energy cards, I think Scred will still be better. And so there's definitely a lot of cards that will boost the artifact decks. Most importantly, the Refurbished Familiar. This is going to be probably the best card after the Cranial Plating, which has already been mentioned. It will be not. It won't be banned immediately, but it will probably be banned in the first weeks of its existence, since of course it will boost the affinity decks. Although this deck definitely is ready for that. You have 3 Gorilla Shaman and 3 Cast into Fire, so um, Gorilla Shaman is a great card, and a lot of people will put artifact lands into their deck, so you can definitely punish that. That's it for the deck of the weekend. Today, you'll have a Pauper video on this channel. It's gonna be blue white Coggates, and then later today you will have a Mengu's Workshop video. We will be playing Jund versus Splinter Twin, me and Tommy. So if you enjoyed Modern during 2013, I remember you when you were young and free and had time to play Magic the whole day, every day. Well, you can enjoy, subscribe to the Mengu's Workshop channel and wait for that video that's coming out in a few hours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you every day on this channel, every week on the decks of the weekend. Bye bye.